to another Fortnite replay with Frostbqte. Today, obviously, if you saw my last two videos, this is game number 3. The first video was the start of a 4-game win streak. I know 4 is nothing special. The only thing special is if it was 4D. But I have been doing so ridiculously well, I had to record these. So, we're going to watch this replay. And this is actually one of my more chaotic games. If you saw game number 1, I had 7 kills. If you saw game number 2, I had 9 kills. This game, I had 12 kills. And this one was one of my surprised win games. Where I shouldn't have won, but I did. Let's check it out. So obviously, I just landed, and the first thing I did was buy a sniper from the bot. And to my surprise, there was nobody here to take this away from me, to, you know, kill me. So we're just shielding up, and we're getting ready to head over to the other area over by Meowscles. Because that's normally where I go towards this time, is we normally go over towards Meowscles and whatnot. I throw some potions to Sharky. This one's a little more glitchy, for some reason. I don't know why, but it's okay. So I just go over here, I get some more loot, of course. Dommy stays a little behind, I believe. Yeah, he's stayed a little bit behind. So I believe, no, he did not stay behind. He came with me. We came over here, all 3 of us. The only one that didn't come over here was my mother. But that's okay, because we do get her back eventually. You'll just have to watch that part soon. That part is actually a crazy clutch. But of course, as you see by the kills and whatnot, there are a bunch of bot kills here, but I believe we killed a lot of really good players, and we actually enjoyed this game, believe it or not. But of course, I pick up a green shotgun, and the first thing I do is jump out with a shockwave. I go to get the reboot, go over towards the launch pad that is on that boat if you do not see it over there. But of course, I am struggling with the glitching for some reason. But if you didn't see the last 2 games, we continued with our crowns, which was great. But of course, we're still killing people like crazy over here. This was the glitchiest of games that I played today. And as you see, I did no-scope that guy. I did not aim with that sniper at that point. And I told him he better not die to this guy, because he did almost die to the other one. And as you see from the map on the corner, there are still a crazy amount of people here. And that was a real person, but he was trying to lead us to his team. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in just one moment. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to restart this replay, because this has never done this before while doing a replay. So give me 1 moment to redo that and see if it will be okay. So hold on just one moment. Go back down to the 12 kill win. The one above that, of course, as you could see there on my list, that is going to be next video as well, which is my best played game today. So I'm happy about that. So, as you see here, I am actually going to do the fast forwarding thing that I do. And I'll do it to about right here. I think it sounds about right. So let's get that up and running there. There we go. We did manage to get the guy we were chasing dead. So I guess I did fast forward a little too far. Let's go a little bit far back. I wanted to do it for before when that guy died. So, nope, that's not it, but it's okay. We're just going to keep going. Sorry, I had it speeding there for a second. But here we are. We're just kind of enjoying our time collecting the loot of that bozo, in which he thought it was a good idea. And I believe we had killed that entire team at this point. But I didn't get any of those kills. I did assist really rough on all those kills as well, though. And I did get knocked. I guess you guys didn't get to see that part, unfortunately. So now is when we go for the reboot of my fallen mother. So we go for it here. Boom. And I get back in the car, of course. So at this point, I have 4 kills, and both of my still alive teammates have 2 each. And me and Sharky both have 30 HP. So we do struggle a little bit at this point. But I don't think we had meds at this point either. I might be wrong. It might just be showing that from whenever we first entered this replay for the second time. That's what we were at. But then I fast forwarded and rewinded a little bit and it just stayed there. I'm not sure. But if you guys could see, my partner is actually dropping the crown and picking it back up and keeping it going until he gets to the reboot. So that we could make sure my fallen mother manages to get her crown back. So I come over here to help my teammate take these guys down. So I do just that, of course. So we're just kind of, I think at this point we're just waiting for more people. Because there was nobody really worth killing at this point. And we really didn't have anyone close to us either. But if you look here, we got about 3 or 4 minutes without any action. From the last battle, we just took out that squad. I believe he killed 2 and I killed 2. No, he killed 1. I killed 2, I believe. But we were in a really good spot at this point through the game. And we were talking about winning this game. Like, we had the confidence. We had the confidence that we were going to win this game. No matter what anybody else had to say about it, we were going to win this game. Here, it's this. I don't know why it's so glitchy right now, but I haven't had any of my games act up like this in any replay I've ever done. But we did finally pull off that reboot. If you can see, she is alive over there. And we're just trying to get through the game at this point, I guess. And again, I'm struggling with the glitchiness. Hopefully that ends whenever it gets to the action. Boy, that really is a struggle. But again, this was a great game, and if you could see in the map, there is a team up above, and there's a team over right above the fencing and towards the tower. And we decided to push that because why not? And I feel like at this point we really just wanted them dead. But if you look down below, there's also 2 more people at fencing. So there was 3 teams that we had to worry about here. One at Restored Reels and another at fencing, and then another team up above towards the tower. And we knew these were real people because, well, I guess we didn't really know. We just kind of felt like it was. But here is where I ended up low, so I had to back off a little bit. Oh, it's real glitchy now. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh, that's awful. Let's try this again and hope it doesn't go like it did. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's just fast forward 1 tick. I don't like that it does that in the replays. I wish the game would just allow the replays to work like it does in game. Because now look at this. Guys, do you see this crap? Like, I can't do anything about that at all. And they clearly don't care enough to fix that. But unfortunately, we missed all the good kills. But we do see that there is also another team getting ready to approach, I believe, as well. Yeah, there's one or 2 people right to our right there, and there's a person to our left if you see that. Now I'm just kind of shielding up my entire team with the fizz. And I believe at this point we just take off. So. And now I am 9 kills in. And my team has 8 as a combination. We have 17 total at this point of the game. And it's just us 4. We have no one to fight. But if you see, there is a person down up above at the water above fencing fields, where I buy my sniper, of course. If you see that. Which was also a bit of a struggle. I don't remember who killed him or if we even killed him. But this game is super glitchy and it's actually getting on my nerves. But at this point, we make we talk about whether or not we want to go to island or we want to go for the people at the water. Because we could hear them shooting, yada yada yada. I believe there was 2 teams down there. And then there's one over by the island as well, if you don't see that. And then there's a guy at Restored Reels, as you can see, and a cross over by Replayz. And we know that all these guys are there because of all the shooting. Of course. But as you see here, I miss almost all of my shots. But I do assist in most of them. In most of these kills as well, with my awesome waterbending towards the end of these battles as well. But as you see, at this point, we're 9 teams left, 23 people, meaning that not everybody is a full squad, of course. And I did do some damage to that guy. That's why he's hiding behind a rock at this point. But I ended up doing a whole lot of damage there. If you saw that hit. So at this point, I'm kind of just chasing him down with an AR. He gets murdered there, and I go for the finish. His partner hides behind the rock, and I take his head off with a 116 to the chest. But unfortunately, I didn't get either of those kills, which did kind of suck a little bit. But it was okay because we took them out. As you see, at this point, we're pretty much just looking for more people to fight. But I know we can't see it on the map anymore, but there was someone over by the island, over towards, between fencing and the island. I believe they were green arrows. And we knew they were there because I think they were shooting in that direction as well, which was a really good giveaway. And this guy was real, and we didn't really want him to get away either. And I was making fun of his name at this point too, which was also a little bit of fun I decided to have. But at this point, we're 23 kills into the game and still moving very smoothly. And of course, that was kill 11. And that's pretty much my last kill until the very end. So in about 5 minutes or 3 minutes comes the final battle that wins us the game. So we decided to capture the island, and we were just messing around with each other and telling each other to get the hell off the flag, and yada yada yada. So at this point, we're 4 teams left, 10 people left, meaning that not a single team is full except for maybe ours and one more. I believe it was 4v4v1, but it could have also been 4v3v2. Or, yeah, it could have been 4v3v2 or 4v4v1. But this was a interesting game as well. And the end game was even more fun as we continued to try to win this game. And I decided to shoot the cabbage bin because my mother was looking for it for a quest. So, at this point, we really don't care for battling. We just wanted to heal everybody up. And she wanted to do a final quest before the end of the game as well. And at this point, there's only one squad left, so it's 4v4. And I knew they were bots, just by the fact that he was up here for quite some time and took no damage. I guess that could have been anything, but I was just very interested in taking this victory. So I decided to finish that last dude with an AR shot to the cap. And I believe that is what put me at 12 kills right there. And I don't know why I had to look at my teammate's face there. But at this point, we had won the game. And it was it. And we were happy. So if you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for the next one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and use code IJERXY in the Fortnite item shop. I will be changing it in 6 months to Frostbqte. But of course, I'm going to get a little creative with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.